And we are live on the Long Island Sports Network as Syosset and Potrtledge are set to square off in the third annual high school charity hockey game for ALS here at the town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center. Welcome, everyone. My name is Jack Ziskin. I'll be with you on the call tonight as these two squads face off for a great cause. And before we start out, just want to give a special thank you to Howie's. Obviously, a big brand in the hockey world, and they've done a great job at this event. They donated jerseys, tape, wax, products to raffle off. They did a lot of work for this game. Want to thank the 364 organization for putting this all together. And as always, of course, would like to mention the man who inspired all this, the man who founded My Turn to help families widen their doorways, install wheelchair ramps, and all the other necessary components necessary for people battling ALS. That would be Scott Matska, the former Michigan Wolverine. We'll get to all that as officials here at the arena set to roll out the red carpet for this friendly matchup. We'll take a quick pause. We'll get to the teams playing and hopefully have some fun here as these two teams are set to square off. Once again, Jack Ziskin with you on the Long Island Sports Network for the 3rd annual high school charity hockey game for ALS. Syosset versus Potrtledge. And we'll go quiet for a moment as they get set for their on-ice pregame ceremony. And as you can see on your screen, and as you'd hopefully hear on our broadcast, just a brief moment of recognition for the 364 organization. Now it seems that Jake Gagliano is set to speak, one of 2 founders, including his older brother Joseph, who now attends the University of Cornell, plays club hockey there. And that was our very own national anthem here at the Town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center. Puck drop set. For now, Brody Ort, Jake Gagliano speaking. Ort, the representative from Potrtledge, who takes part in this charity game. And of course, just want to take this time to mention Maspeth Savings Bank, who donated a very generous amount, $2,500, to today's event. And on another note, did want to mention this, that we do stream this game in part so that Scott Matska's family and friends in Michigan can see it. So if any of you are tuning in right now, and presumably you are, just want to thank you for everything you've done and continued to do following his unfortunate passing. Former Michigan Wolverine won a national championship. In college, was on the ice for that game-winning goal, but right here, right now, puck drop. Face-off was won by Potrtledge. They look to get set. You can see the Howie's logo on their jerseys as they enter the zone. As the aforementioned Ort, who got the zone entry, now a shot from the point redirected, and that goes just wide of the cage. Orlowski with possession, looking to get set. These two teams do not face off in the regular season. Potrtledge playing U.S. High School Prep, and Syosset playing in the New York Islanders High School Hockey League. That shot is gobbled up. First save of this game for Henry Legalia. Peyton Tenenbaum trying to win that forward. Syosset will recover. Turnover in the neutral zone. Potrtledge will reset. Matt Holman wearing 5 for Zach Knoll here today. Not a Syosset name, rather a fill-in for this squad, as appears he picks off that pass. 2-on-1. Syosset in transition, but a good effort on the back check. That play is broken up, but good keep at the line for Joe Finelli. Another one of those fill-ins. A breakaway opportunity. The pass goes just wide. There is no chase rule in this charity hockey game. That's why we get the whistle. 13:40 remaining in the opening frame. Late entry. Number 87 in blue, Eli Werfel taking to the ice for Syosset. Face-off coming to the right of, that's Gavin Ligotti for Potrtledge. Stretch pass, breakaway, coming in, shot, save, rebound, comes free. Potrtledge, a beautiful chance in transition, their first of the game, and that one off the end boards. Syosset looking for a clear and still looking for their first shot. Battle for possession in neutral zone. Shot from outside, it's deflected, ends up in the right wing corner of the Potrtledge zone. Clearing attempt failed, it's held in. A strong play for Johan Lee. But Potrtledge has possession. They cross the red line and enter the zone. And a shot that was deflected sails over the net, goes off the end boards. Rebound attempt from far out, turned aside. That shot coming from the left point. Now Syosset pitching that one out towards center. It was Asher DiPiero that time, but now Potrtledge re-entering. Pass broken up, pouncing on that loose puck. Syosset can't get the clear, and a 2-on-0 for Potrtledge. Coming in, pass, shot, save! What a save! It may be a friendly match, but Legalia came to play, and Syosset now trying to answer back. Shot from the point redirected, does not reach the net. Comes back out to the point, trying to walk in along the wall, but forced to reset. Play is broken up, and another breakaway opportunity. This time the puck rolls. It forces Brody Ort to pull up, make that pass that ends up caroming off the wall, and now a 2-on-2 opportunity. Syosset backdoor shot turned aside. That's Legati's first save of this contest. Potrtledge back in transition. Stretch pass. Looks like icing was waved off. Steven Gerges nearly got the clear, was unable to do so, and now resetting. Syosset. Another turnover forced by Potrtledge, and once again looking to reset in neutral. Bobby Roth had it, a turnover and a shot from well outside, turned aside by Legati. Another shot, another save, and we get a whistle. 11:05 remaining in this charity game, and gonna roll a replay if we have time, because just a tremendous save on this 2-on-0. You see the turnover forced at the line by Ort. He would have picked up the secondary assist as you see that pass to Orlowski on the back door. A beautiful toe save. And now a face-off which comes in the right wing corner of Potrtledge zone. Shot towards the net was blocked. Puck loose in the slot. It's carried up, out, and now looking for a re-entry. Homan gets in the way of that pass, looking to lead the other way. Dishing it to the right wing wall, stepping in, dragging, but the play was broken up off the stick of Stavros Likarentsos. Won a New York Islanders High School Hockey League championship with Bethpage Eagles. 5th shot of the game belongs to Potrtledge, and another one from the point. That one goes just wide. A lot of shots, a lot of shot attempts early on, but now a partial breakaway coming in. Likarentsos shot, and it's stopped. 10:20 remains in this period. Syosset starting to come alive here at the Town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center. Just the 3rd time this game has been played. Obviously a very worthy cause, and for more information you can check out the 364.org website for more information on how to get involved. And right now Potrtledge with possession, looking to reset in neutral. They enter the zone now, cutting in. Shot, save, rebound is also turned aside by Legalia. Heading the other way with speed. Johan Lee couldn't hold on to it. A turnover was forced. Ort up the wall. Orlowski dishes it ahead. Another breakaway, a shot, a score! What a goal. I don't know why I called it a score. My apologies for that. It might actually be the worst goal call in my career, so I'm just thankful it happens in an exhibition matchup. But just a beautiful pass towards center, and you see it here just sniping glove side high to beat Legalia. That is, I believe, the 8th shot of the game. They are not counting shots for this game. That would be us doing that in this particular instance. So if you feel like it's a little off, it's not an official stats. There are no official stats for a charity game, and it's 1-0 in favor of Potrtledge. I believe that goal will be Max Leonard's, as it was 23 in yellow, if I'm not mistaken. That off-angle shot was turned aside. A good shift from Syosset right after giving up the first goal of the game. Another turnover, another breakaway opportunity. But a strong back check is another shot turned aside by Legalia. Heading the other way now, a chance, 2-on-2 entering the zone. Shot from the outside, kicked out in the slot, it's loose, free. Poked away from the house, but possession is with Syosset. To the point. D to D. Looking for a shot that time was Gagliano. But a turnover forced. Puck is now heading the other way. Potrtledge entering. Pulling up. Dancing to the backhand. Backdoor shot. Save. Rebound. Cleared out. Looking for a zone exit. Play is broken up. Held in by Potrtledge. That time it was Tenenbaum, and now towards the front, a chance in the slot, forced to pull up, strong defensive play, sent to the front of the net. That pass broken up as well. Syosset clearing the zone, Potrtledge with possession. A strong effort on the forecheck. But Potrtledge re-enters, they have possession. Drop pass along the wall, walking in, shot is blocked. It may be a friendly game, but that's gotta hurt. And now possession back of Potrtledge. Finelli was defending that one in the corner, but puck will now come back to Jake Austin, who's been noticeable here in this friendly match. As a pass towards the slot, looking for a shot. It's sent just wide off the stick of Tenenbaum. Back to the point. Another shot attempt. This time it's blocked. Couldn't be found, however, initially by Syosset, but a turnover is forced. They're heading up ice. Gagliano dancing in, shot turned aside. A good stick save there for Syosset. Another shot turned aside as well. Now Potrtledge in transition. Entering the zone. Entering the zone, a shot, glove, knock, grasp, rebound loose in the slot. Another chance here, and just a flurry of shots as that one goes out of play. And we're gonna take another look at that goal. 6:45 remains in the game. Just wanna get a chance to see. I believe that was actually 22, so my apologies. That would have been Tanner Terranova who picks up the goal. A beautiful one it was. Shots are 10-9 in favor of Potrtledge as the draw. One back. And it's dished out towards center, but play is broken up initially by Homan. Heading up ice now. Syosset enters the zone along the right wing wall. Sent towards the slot, comes out for Johan Lee, who dishes it out into the corner. Pass is broken up, and now Potrtledge heading up ice. Entering the zone. Dragging towards center. Dancing in, shot, save, rebound is free. Turned aside again, back-to-back saves. And on the zone entry, a turnover is nearly forced. Recovering nicely, however, it's Jake Gagliano. My mistake, Stavros Lorenzo's, my apologies. 19, not 17. Turnover forced at the blue line. A potential 2-on-1. Make that a 3-on-1. Potrtledge in transition. Dishing towards center. Pulls up. Trying to send that one towards the slot. No such luck. Heading the other way. Homan dumps that one in. 5:30 remaining in the opening frame of this charity hockey game between Potrtledge and Syosset. And now an offsides that takes away a 2-on-0, and it might be friendly. And in this case, a nice break for Syosset, rather. Potrtledge definitely would have loved to have another 2-on-0, and charity game, things tend to open up in a friendly match such as this. Off the draw, possession with Syosset. They enter the zone. Drop pass to no man's land, ends up being recovered. And a shot from the outside doesn't reach the net. That was Jack Berenberg entering that time. And now on the forecheck, Syosset looking to force a change of possession. Potrtledge exits the zone. And a big hit along the wall, but dumping it in was Romano. Potrtledge now recovering it. Pass deflected to the back door. They don't score. A wide open net. And they managed to get a single shot off on the rebound. It's cleared out, but will not have enough on that for icing, so it will be recovered by Ethan Imani, who now resets. Shielding, pushing up ice, backhands it ahead, but it ends up with Syosset. Cross ice feed, and it's dumped into the zone by Musnick. In the corner now, Berenberg around the wall, looking to get to work on the cycle. Pinching in from the point. It's held in by, I think that's Robert Engel. Now a chance in neutral after Potrtledge forced a turnover. They can't maintain possession. A good opportunity for Max Leonard, battling for it along the wall. Gets some support. Nonetheless, no shot initially, and now it's left loose beneath the goal line. Puck being recovered by Jack Austin. On the cycle, puck comes all the way around the wall. Tenenbaum under pressure. Nice defensive play from Robert Engel. Now resetting D to D. Potrtledge with possession, a near turnover at the line. And now Syosset does gain control. Re-entering, a shot from the outside. That's gloved. That'll be the 10th shot of the game for Syosset. Outshot 13-10 so far in this first period. So some stellar goaltending, even if the game has been a little bit more open than a regular season matchup would. Face off, one back, held in at the line, but it ends up with Potrtledge, pass towards center, broken up, a strong defensive play, and now Syosset re-entering. Good job staying on sides there. Shot from the outside, fanning on it, driving towards the net, it doesn't get there. And it'll eventually be picked up by Orlowski, who resets. Deeks pass, two defenders, enters the zone, 1-on-3. Shielding, cutting to the outside, backhand, forehand, no, it's kicked out. Shot, they score. The rebound goal for number 22 in yellow, and it's another goal for Tanner Terranova, and just a great job here by Jesse Orlowski, who really creates this entire play, entering the zone like that. A great save initially, but the second shot, the 15th shot of the game for Potrtledge, leading to that 2-0 lead. The face-off is one back, perhaps too far, as Syosset resets in their own zone. And now heading up ice in transition. Eli Werfel dumped that one in beneath the goal line, nearly forced a turnover, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Now heading the other way, Potrtledge with possession, they dump it in. Little chip and chase game, but shielding nicely in the corner was Roman Arroyo. Carrying left to right, lost possession, collected by so friendly, but not that friendly. It'll be a power play for Syosset, a chance to get on the board in the first period of this charity hockey game. 2 goals on 15 shots, both shots coming off the stick of Tanner Terranova. Face-off is 1. Controlled by Syosset, but very aggressive along the boards. Potrtledge forcing the turnover, pitching that one out towards center, ends up going wide of the net. It'll be collected by Joe Finelli, carrying it up ice across the red line, entering the zone, pulls up, fires, shot turned aside, rebound is loose. Resetting to the slot, a shot, they score! A shorthanded goal, Potrtledge now jumps out to a shot on that dish from 23. That would be Max Leonard, and trying to make out the number on that one. So the face-off at center, it's now a 3-goal lead for Potrtledge, but a shot that goes wide. That one also coming off the stick of Barron Hall. Helmet came off. We're going to take another look at that replay, try and see if we can get who the goal was on that one. Didn't initially see the number, but nonetheless, it's a 3-goal game. Face off, Asher DiPiero, who goes D to D. Gets it right back off a give and go. Across, puck skips the stick of its intended target. That would have been Stavros Likarensos. So now resetting, re-entering, and A shot from the outside, that's gobbled up right in the chest of the netminder. That will be the 12th save of the game for none other than Gavin Legati. Three goals for Potrtledge. 40.9 seconds remaining in this period. 35 on the power play. The draw is tied up. One back by Potrtledge. Rimmed around the wall. Comes just out of the zone. And resetting now, it's Stephen Gerges. He slid it across. Skating into it is Dill. Looking for a clear. Comes all the way out. Held in at the point. Shot, and it's another save for the Potrtledge net. Gavin Legati seemingly has their number, and a good job by Potrtledge as they've kept most of these shots to the outside. The penalty is now expired. One, and we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back for the start of the second period. Potrtledge leads Syosset 3-0 in the third annual high school charity hockey game for ALS on the Long Island Sports Network. Start of the second period. Long change for both squads in this friendly matchup. Face-off tied up. Potrtledge wins the battle. So important to win those draws, even in these games, as stretch pass ends up with a turnover being forced by Syosset. They re-enter, looking for a shot from the outside. Play was broken up. I believe that was Schiller. That time came out to the point. A shot fired, going off the glass. A whistle here. We're going to see what the call is. It appears it's going to be no goal. Face-off, one back. Syosset with possession, trying to drive up that strong side wall was Hammond, but a turnover forced, heading up. Strong defensive effort by Syosset, but now heading up ice. They enter the zone, they lose possession. Off the wall, and another chance for Potrtledge entering. 18 in the first. Resetting now, Potrtledge D to D. And a stretch pass. Thought they initially got a stick on it. Official. Right of Legati, a shot right off the draw, redirected into the rafters off the stick of Licorenzo. So it'll be deja vu all over again in the face-off circle. This time 13:35 remaining. Once again, Berenberg in the draw. So as it's one forward, Potrtledge driving possession. Ort ahead, coming in. 1-on-0, shot turned aside, rebound. No, it's blocking. And this charity hockey game. Potrtledge trying to resetting, heading up ice. Once again, it's Ort. Play broken up again. Syosset looking to spring a man in transition, but a very structured, disciplined game for Potrtledge, even for a charity game. And now they've re-entered. Drop pass on the left wing wall of the Syosset zone. Long change once again for both squads. 2:30 having elapsed in the period. A shot from the point, redirected, rebound. No, it's still loose. 2 shots, 2 saves And now resetting. Syosset, 3-on-2 developing. Toe drag. Cutting to the outside, looking to dish it towards the slot. It's deflected. Comes back out, a chance. Pulls up, fires, redirected. Glancing off the glass, held in by Licarensos, but it comes right to Potrtledge in the corner. Sent up, not out of the zone initially, but skated out. Nonetheless, Bergman to the outside. Fires a shot, turned aside, rebound is free, and it's steered away from the front of the cage. Now heading the other way, Syosset. 2-on-1 was taken forward, now heading up ice, 2-on-2. Pass is deflected, sent towards center. Nearly left behind by Fitzpatrick, tied up still, back check, takes away the opportunity. And the play broken up. Announcing raffle winners here at the rink. I want to say, I believe, could be mistaken, but we're gonna roll the replay if we have time. And see it pop through the crease, and that comes off. That's actually the incorrect replay. My apologies for that. Face-off having been won by Potrtledge. They possess the puck. A high flip, high sticked. So Syosset can't touch it, despite the efforts of the squeeze at the last second. That was, I believe that was 86. That was Musnick. My apologies. Potrtledge looking to get set on the cycle beneath the goal line. Sent around the wall, held in, redirected. They score. It's the 4th goal of this game. It belongs to none other than Potrtledge. And we're going to take a look at that right now as it's held in at the line. A shot from Romano, and it's going to be tipped right there. Trying to make out the number on that one. But nonetheless, it's a 4-0 game. Potrtledge just pouring him on as a shot from the outside, turned aside. Ligotti pitching a shutout in a game not necessarily defined by its defense for either squad. Some players just have one gear. Re-entering Potrtledge, their first goal of the second period. Looking to reset. Along the left wing wall, past the point is picked off. Poke check in neutral. Race for possession. It's poked into the zone by Finelli. Resetting, it's Potrtledge. Comes all the way around the wall, missing its intended target, but Potrtledge recovers it in neutral. It comes ahead for Orlowski. He dances towards center. Pursued by multiple defenders, eventually a turnover is forced, but it took 4 blue sweaters to accomplish it. Now a shot from the outside, deflected, paddled into the corner. That one was going wide. You always want to control where those shots come, and as that pass trickles out to the wall, it's dished ahead. Orlowski comes in 1-on-1, pulls up, passes it, and a shot will not come. A strong defensive play for Syosset. That time from Werfel. Potrtledge trying to reset, but a turnover at the line. A chance for Hamann. Coming in, shot, and it goes wide. Good defensive play. Now it's sent back towards the front. Hamann dancing and scoring. And Syosset has their first goal of the game, but it comes courtesy of the Isle Tree native, Matt Hamann. Goes forehand, backhand after a defensive zone turnover, and first goal of the game for Syosset, coming from one of their replacements. Multiple injuries leading to players from around the New York Islanders High School Hockey League here in Nassau taking part in the game, and Potrtledge seems to have taken exception to it. They've driven forward off the draw and dumped it in. Off-angle shot is punched out by the netminder. Galley has played a strong game. Potrtledge However, a shot turned aside, that one blocked, and then sent into the netting, and my apologies, trying to get the right replay this time, but try again at the next stoppage as face-off is underway on the other side. Possession with Syosset. They get the zone exit. And a potential odd man break, but a good defensive play takes that away. Now Potrtledge in transition, cutting left to right. They've entered the zone. Leonard sets up shop in Gretzky's office, sent it towards the front. That pass ends up in the skates of its intended recipient. And now Syosset ahead. Coming in 3-on-2. To the outside, dropped off. Pass comes all the way out. It's poked free. Now a 2-on-1 developing. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Entering the zone, Potrtledge. Give and go. Across. Shot. Save. Rebound. Kicked out. Might have gotten a piece of it twice there. LaGallia keeping this a 3-score game. It's already faced 24 shots. We are just past the midway mark of the second period. Re-entering now, it's Leonard. Ahead. Deflected. Kicked out by the pad. Halfway to 50 now for Potrtledge in shots, and that one goes out of play. 7:05 remaining in the period. Clock was frozen on our end. My apologies. Taking a look back at that second goal as Potrtledge gets a shot off, another shot off, both turned aside by LaGallia. Lagani has had significantly less work this period. Of course, Syosset's offense came late in the first period as a shot that's redirected ends up being blocked in the slot. And now re-entering a shot, that sails over the net. Great deception there for Syosset, and another shot off the rebound. It's held in at the line. Coming in towards the slot. Can't get the shot off. That was Disqui. Comes out to the point of reset. Syosset. Slap shot. Ends up being a slap pass and took its intended target off guard as Berenberg tried to get to work on the cycle, but Johan Lee can't get to it. And heading up ice with speed, it's Orlowski. Enters to the outside. Cuts back in. And possession now ends up with Syosset. Sent all the way down, icing waved off as it's chased. I believe that's Asa Bergman, who now dishes it ahead. Not touched, but the icing is waved off as both players went to play it at the red line. Syosset with possession. Another chance, 1-on-1 to the outside. Strong defensive play. Wrapping it around the net, however. Syosset with possession, still looking for a shot. They get it, and it's a save. It's a rebound, and they score. That's going to be Disqui, and it's a 2-goal game. A big shot here from 17. That's Jake Gagliano, and it leads to the rebound for Disqui. I believe that should be Disqui. Might actually be... My apologies for that. So Rosser reads Musnick. My apologies. It's a 2-goal game, 2-2 period, but actually might actually be a 2-1 period in favor of Syosset right now, and they have possession heading up ice. Baiting multiple defenders that time was Finelli, who ends up sending it towards the slot. It's picked off. A strong defensive play. Ellie. Play is broken up. Held in at the line by Hamann on an attempted clear shot. Is turned aside. It's loose. They're going to say he got it. And we get a whistle here. 4:42 remaining in this period. Face-off is tied up, pushed forward. No shot comes the first time. Second one, it looks like it went off the back of the net. And now a chance, a breakaway, coming in all alone. Shot, and it goes wide off the stick of Jack Austin. Resetting, another chance for Austin. This one also goes wide. Ends up ringing around the wall. It'll be chased by Potrtledge. Romano, D to D. Looking up ice. It's carried by Imani, who moves to the weak side, and now zone entry for Potrtledge ends with a turnover. Syosset now pressing the other way. Entering, holding, shot is blocked. Good play there, Austin. Moving it up ice, potential odd man rush for Potrtledge. A shot, looks like that one is deflected, ends up in the corner. Potrtledge pressing, they've given up 2 unanswered goals after taking a commanding 4-0 lead. Syosset, on the other hand, trying to claw their way back into this charity hockey game. Puck ends up beneath the goal line. Syosset looking to maintain possession, but one pass to the weak side can't be settled. Sent back towards the slot by, I believe that was Schiller, but Potrtledge ends up with possession. They survive what could have been the 3rd goal of the game for Syosset. Nonetheless, Potrtledge now pressing the other way. Leonard, 3-on-2, looking to drop it off, fakes. Beneath the goal line, Potrtledge with possession, looking to set up shop. Left point, shot, deflected, loose in the slot. And Austin wanted to move that over. That right dot was unable to connect with his intended target, Ort. He moves it beneath the goal line, gets it right back, but under pressure. First save, and then Ort ends up coming away with the rebound goal, and just a beautiful move here. But those turnovers, we've seen them lead to net front goals. And after that first shot is blocked, it comes to the back door. A beautiful feed, a beautiful goal, and back up by 3, Potrtledge. Face off at center was won by Potrtledge, looking to settle back into this game after taking a commanding 4-0 lead. They enter the zone now. Tried to one-hand to the head pass intended for Ort was broken up, but he recovers, sends it towards the slot. That pass is also deflected. Looking for a clear now, it's Musnick. To the far wall, skating into it, Syosset now has a chance. Dishing shot, they score! Toe drag in, and it's a 5-3 game. That one, courtesy of number 24, Steven Gerges. A beautiful shot that ends up finding its way past the netminder there. Just absolutely gorgeous. And the Chaminade Product Gerges. Well, again, a lot of different schools playing under the name Syosset here today for this charity game. Some injuries, some absences, and of course the eldest Gagliano brother not here. A University of Cornell student actually got a chance to work one of his games for the AAU Club Hockey National Championships, or as they're calling it now, Alternative Varsity. And in between games, Cornell had their team, Big Red, the same hotel as us. That entire team set up shop in a lounge area. They were studying nonstop the entire time they were there. They only came with 12 players because they had 3 kids who couldn't get out of tests. That's enough about the eldest Gagliano brother, of course. Ort taking his spot involved in this year's event. Is a shot saved off the beak, or the helmet, rather, of the netminder. And we get a stoppage here. Syosset has made this a 2-goal game. They're surging late. There's 53.2 seconds remaining on the clock, and this past season with the Braves in the New York Islanders High School Hockey League. Bit of a funny tidbit there. Also might explain why I took them a couple with each other. But a turnover forced by Syosset. Potrtledge in the neutral zone, a turnover is forced, but those battles along the boards, the force. Finelli gets it, won't have time. Oh, he cranks in favor of Potrtledge, but a much better period for Syosset. And we're going to take a look back. I believe that's going to end up being that one coming here as we get set for this next draw. So we're going to take a quick break, looking up, and Syosset still within two. They end up going outside. 14:47 remaining in this final frame. Syosset trails by 2. Syosset had possession. Potrtledge now recovers, and as they reset in their own zone, it's sent up there towards the net of LaGallia. Johan Lee misses it, gets it back, shot turned aside. First shot of a score. Little cross ice feed, gets it right back, and he picks up a goal after being very noticeable in this game. Second shot of the period for Potrtledge. Off the draw, Potrtledge entered Syosset territory. Puck came out into neutral. Finelli pressuring, nearly forced turnovers. Potrtledge and Syosset makes it a 2-goal game yet again. They're really pouring them on here, and just a beautiful move. It's going to be barren for the team from Syosset. Again, getting goals from the Isle Tree native Matt Hammond, and rebound is free. A big stop there for LaGallia. Sent towards the front of the net. It ends up going wide. Held in by Potrtledge, looking to get to work on the cycle. Austin lost it. Leonard got it back momentarily. Gagliano recovers. Tries to fire that one out of the zone. Can't. Sent right back in, rimming around the wall. Turnover forced. It's Berenberg. He lost it. Gets it back. Under pressure from Leonard. Lost it again. Poked away from the front. Sent towards the front. Turning, spinning, and the shot goes over the net. That one off the stick of Tenenbaum. Looking back over his shoulder, it was a 6-4 game. It appears we had an issue with our scoreboard on that one. But now it's a 7-4 game. So you're going to see this turnover forced here. Ends up in front of the net, and just a beautiful shot. Austin looks back over his shoulder. Put the shot over the shoulder of the netminder, and it's 7-4. And Syosset has been pressing here, but as soon as they pull within 2, it ends up leading to an immediate response from Potrtledge, seemingly every time. Racing up ice now, along the outside, cutting back in. To the front, a shot. That one redirected wide. Comes back out to the point. Along the line to set up shop. Get to work on the cycle. Play is broken up. Comes out to the point again. Held in again. Potrtledge chipping that one back in. Battle for possession. Syosset comes away with it wide. Tried to send it towards the front. Deflected. Skipping up. Not out of the zone. Held in that time. I believe that's Gerges, who now gets it back. Comes in. Shot. That one sailing over the net. Takes a bounce off the corner wall, and a turnover at the line. It's held in, recovered by Syosset. And now looking to re-enter, they just chip it in there. And that time was Angelo Messina. Mosnick on the forecheck. Potrtledge with possession and a 3-goal lead, 7-4. Ligotti was pitching a shutout, the 15-save first period. Sent off the wall, skips past the defender during a change. It'll be recovered by Potrtledge. Stretch pass, 2 on, sent towards think that's Orts, and he wasn't ready for it whatsoever. Gives it back. Hamann shields, shot, and it's stopped by Legati. A big stop there for the netminder, who's seen shots inconsistently throughout this game. 10:07 remaining in the period. Right now, Potrtledge with possession in their own zone, trying to reset here, get the zone exit. Under pressure, significant pressure, I should say, from Syosset. They've re-entered nonetheless, and still looking for a clear. Syosset gets it out, knocking out, and without league Wi-Fi, it's a little bit more difficult to broadcast. Will be made available on this YouTube as another shot turn. Under pressure, turnover is forced. It ends up being covered. Face off, one back by Potrtledge. But Syosset forces a turnover. They head up ice. Re-entering the zone, a shot, a save. And play will continue. Potrtledge recovering. Looking up ice. Entering the zone. Shot from the outside, and it's gobbled up. Retreating in his crease that time. No! Looks like it might have slipped through for Legalia, so my apologies there. The goal looks like it will be credited to number 36. And my apologies. Ended up sliding over to camera for a moment while calling the game. Not recommended. That goal would be credited to Nick Romano, who's had a really solid game here today. For those of you rejoining us, it is now an 8-4 game. That last goal coming from Romano, and completed game footage will be available on YouTube. It's an 8-4 game. And it looks like Syosset has found their fifth right off the draw, and it's just going to be, well, you don't see this every day. It's pushed forward right off the draw. You never see that happen, and it's one that the netminder is never going to be that happy with, as number 24 yet again it's Gergis with his second of the game by the netminder. 8:02 remaining in this final frame. Draw is one. Potrtledge with possession. Looking to get to work on the cycle. Turnover was forced, and as such a chance now. Once again, Gergis shot, he scores! Back-to-back goals, a hat trick for Gergis. And it's 8-6. And just a beautiful play, splitting the defense. That's exactly what you want to see. If you're Syosset, you're trying to claw back into this game. It's a 2-goal game yet again. And as such, perhaps just a little bit more hope for this Syosset squad that's gotten over half their goals from the Chaminade defender. Another chance in front. Shot won't come for Syosset. They've held the puck in the zone, though. They've done a great job of that. They're still looking to get back to work, and right now it looks like we are back live. My apologies for any interruptions. A shot that's kicked out by Legata leads to a rebound. Puck was in the corner, ends up being recovered. A chance now for Potrtledge. They have a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Entering, pulling up, pass across, shot, and a save. A slow-moving pass that leads to a golden opportunity. Potrtledge battling for possession down low. They can't maintain it. However, it doesn't appear that Syosset fared much better, still leading to a number of board battles and a shot from the point that's blocked away from the net, redirected by a defender's stick. Comes back out to the point. Once again, if you're just rejoining us, a shot that's redirected ends up leading to a chance for Syosset. They get it up and out of the zone. They can't maintain possession. Both teams whacking at it, and it ends up being fired back in. We do, of course, apologize for any interruption in your viewing experience. A lot of the systems used during the season, installed, of course, by the New York Islanders High School Hockey League, well, can't necessarily keep them active during the off-season, so a little bit more difficulty here as they drive towards the front. A chance, a shot, and they score. Another goal. Another goal for Syosset. They now are within one. They haven't been within one since they were down 1-0 and whacking at it on the doorstep. It was Barenberg who ends up finding the back of the net. And off the draw, Potrtledge with possession. They still hold the lead, a 1-goal lead. Syosset with possession after a Potrtledge zone entry. Re-entering now towards the outside, looking to pull up. Gagliano's shot from an off angle, kicked out. Right now, battle for possession. Potrtledge maintains control. However, Syosset will retake control, and a shot from the point redirected, kicked out. It's loose and free. Rebound opportunity. Puck comes back out towards center. Across, Gagliano. Looking for a pass from the half wall. Has to get back in the play, however, as Potrtledge is recovered. The defender does an excellent job that time, and now resetting. .345 remaining, a 1-goal game between these two clubs, and we get a whistle for icing with 3:42 remaining. And right off the draw, a shot that was stopped. Another attempt by Syosset to deceive Ligotti. This time it doesn't work, and you're not necessarily going to get many opportunities to pull off that type of play. And right off the draw, Potrtledge with possession, but they can't get the clear. Hammond's shot kicked out. It's free in the corner. Potrtledge looking to reset. A smart play there, but a blown tire beneath the goal line gives a chance for Syosset to recollect. They haven't yet, but as the puck comes out of the zone, Potrtledge dancing in, a shot, and it goes off the outside of the pipe, ends up along the half wall, driving back in towards center, pass towards the slot, shot is blocked, redirected, ends up beneath the goal line yet again. Recovered by Potrtledge. Outside shot once again off the outside of the iron. Driving back in towards the net. That one, Gallia might have gotten a piece of it, but as Ort drives towards the net, he loses possession. A good defensive play. Hammond pulls up, resets D to D. Gerges gets tripped up. It's going to be called a delayed penalty. Gallia heading to the bench. It's an empty net. An extra attacker heading out onto the ice for Syosset as they drive towards the net. A shot turned aside off the shoulder. Hammond gets to it first, loses it on a reversal, and it'll be a power play with 2:27 remaining, and we're going to be seeing our second power play of the game for Syosset. Just 2 calls, an egregious tripping minor that time. You can't really argue with it. It's a friendly matchup, and, well, that wasn't necessarily that friendly, of course. Of course, a very clean game in general, just one you have to call as an official. Looks like we have a timeout now from Potrtledge. 2 minutes on the clock. It's a 1-goal game here at the town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center. You're watching the 3rd annual high school charity hockey game for ALS on the Long Island Sports Network. Jack Ziskin with you. Rowan Haddock on camera on behalf of our crew here. Just want to give you thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those of you who contributed. It's my turn, and if you get a chance to, they mentioned it at the beginning, ESPN's piece on, unfortunately passed away in 2018 after a battle with ALS, and seemingly having his way with the netminder here tonight. Number 22 covers. There's just not a lot of time as a goaltender. It's so hard to deal with those instincts, and now it's a 2-goal game again. Driving in, Gerges lost it, and he recovers. A shot turned aside, and puck is loose, but Syosset, which we, of course, or rather I neglected to mention, my apologies. It's an empty net, it's a power play, and Ano fires a shot turned aside, it's loose, it's free, they score! It isn't over yet. And yet again, and it's an 8-7 game. 1:25 remaining. Net is timer attempt from the slot. Syosset resetting. Clock winding down, time running out. Pressure from 2 yellow sweaters. Through on the brakes to escape pressure, makes the lead pass. Gesturing, no goal. A beautiful op diving towards the net. That time ended up behind the netminder. The call on the ice was no goal. Nearly trickles in past Ligotti, who caught up by 1 with 44.5 seconds remaining. Face off, tied up, shot blocked. Out towards the half wall. Sent towards the front, kicked out. A big save by Ligotti off the seconds remaining. Potrtledge looking for a clear. Syosset recovering. Ligorensos under remaining in the period. It's a 1-goal game between Syosset and Potrtledge. Net is empty. Once again, if you're just rejoining us, 9-8 in favor of Potrtledge. A chance to tie here. Has possession. Clock will wind down. As a shot, they score! A good goal. It's a tie game. A buzzer beater for Syosset. And the last thing on anyone's mind right now is who scored, but we're going to take a look at this replay because what a buzzer-beating goal. What a shot. And as the clock's winding down, Berenberg turning, firing, beating Ligotti. That is it. Officials conferring with the scores. What a turn of events. Syosset has been driving pounding Potrtledge. They've been slowly but surely clawing their way back into this game, but it never felt real until that final goal. Pulling within 5 minutes will go up on the clock for overtime in this charity hockey game. Once again, you're watching the Long Island Sports Network. Great event. And as the face-off is chance for Gagliano. Turning, spinning, sent towards the front. Play is broken up. Jake Gagliano will reset, but he's forced out of his own zone. Pulls up along the half wall. Resets to the backhand, wants the man on the back door, can't find him. Ends up neutral, Potrtledge recovering, they enter, dangling. Play is broken up. Orlowski to the point, walking the line, across, and they reset. Once again, Terranova resetting. Throws that one up the wall, potential 2-on-1 now. Gagliano back, trying to take the pass, can't. But forced to settle that one on the stick. And once again, Potrtledge resetting, a drop pass along the half wall. To a great game. And Orlowski just kept skating, and it looks like that went off the netminder and in. Still good down the stretch, but a lot of high danger chances in a game not necessarily known for its defense for a good cause and cross-style goals, but nonetheless, I digress. It's a final score of 10-9. Thank you so much for watching on the Long Island Sports Network. Just gonna make sure I have the official website for that. A lot of different ways to get involved in the fight against ALS, and to someone on the Long Island Sports Network as we get set for this final photograph and both teams taken to the ice for a good cause. Once again, final score 10-9 in favor of Potrtledge, an OT winner, scored by Orlowski. That's Jesse Orlowski. That would have been his second of the game, if I'm not mistaken, for Potrtledge, but for a great cause. And for those of you tuned in, thank you so much, and thank you again to the 364 organization and everything they did. We'll be signing off now. Jack Sis.
Thank you so much, guys. No problem at all. We appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day. You too.
It probably just exists for Gagliano.
So Mike is going to ask.
I actually think this was a good